Welcome, Professor.
Yeah, that song ends so weird because I cut out Cerebros. The intro song used to be its intro for my old podcast, so I just cut out the intro, the name of the old podcast, and bring that song along with the new podcast.
You don't want to pay for another song, huh?
You paying for a new song?
Dude, I feel you.
Yo, first of all, welcome to Infinity Greg Stoned. I am Greg Stone. I'm not stoned yet, but I probably will be. I'm here with my ward, my main man. I want to say Marco.
Yeah, it's Marco.
Max. Yo, Max, Instagram, Max
Marcus Comedy.
Marcus Comedy.
I was afraid you were going to call the guest your ward, and I was like, I thought I was the ward.
No, you're my ward.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Also, before we get started, well, let me just introduce Flan real quick.
Yo.
His name is Justin Flanagan,
That's true.
but I know you as Flan Solo in my phone, always.
Okay.
Did you know that? Did you know
I
that?
had no idea.
Flan Solo.
I had no idea. No.
Yo, this is my man. You are my main toy guy.
I believe in my phone you're Greg.
Just Greg?
Just Greg.
Nothing else?
Yeah, I mean, I don't save contacts.
That's fair.
I didn't have my mother-in-law's contact saved for like 3 years until my wife went in and took her text and saved her contact.
So you just remember people's phone numbers, or just remember when you called them last?
No, man, I do this crazy thing where like this is gonna sound insane. This is like the dumbest thing anyone's ever gonna hear.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to be able to be like if I didn't have your number saved, I would be like, oh, what's the last thing me and Greg talked? I have like a crazy memory, man. I would just be like, oh yeah. If you were like, yo, this new Snake Eyes is sick, I'd be like, oh, that's got to be Greg. And if it wasn't, then
That's pretty good for your memory.
yeah.
I guess you make it getting you smarter. You know what I mean? It's just Greg. And also your phone now is like, maybe this is Greg. So you're like, oh, maybe this.
No, your number's saved now.
No, that's good.
Yeah. I'm just incredibly lazy.
What? Oh, yeah, I get that. Hang on. Before we get into this, I want to give my man, I got my man a gift. Yo, Marco.
Yeah.
Bro, come on. Check this out.
Yeah. Oh, you got me something?
I got you a little something today, bro.
Oh, hell yeah.
From My Hero Academia. Some old bullshit. McFarlane Platinum Edition. I think he's got a head.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, do you have him?
No, I don't have anything like that. That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, there's $70.
Was it?
Yeah, so I'm gonna just take that out of what I pay you to produce the podcast.
Yeah. Okay.
So today you owe me $5.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm just kidding. He knows I'm just kidding. Yo, before we get onto this, before I talk to my man Flan, I gotta say, hey, if you're hearing this, I'm recording a special April 24th. That is a Monday, 8 and 10 p.m. at the Comedy Village, at the Village Underground at the Comedy Cellar. Come and be in the audience because I want some friends who will laugh and people who know me so I could be crazy. If you don't want to come and you want to support the thing, I am fundraising the podcast. We are almost there. It's like $7,600. I only need to make 10 to pay for everything. If you want to donate, to go to the GoFundMe. It's on my Instagram or whatever. That'd be nice. If you donate $150, I write you a poem and draw you a picture, and I will send that to you in the mail. If you donate $1,000, you're an executive producer. Your name is on the special. You get a hoodie that says executive producer. That will get you laid. And if you donate $10,000, which we're well past that because we're not even there anymore, it could have been your full name. Presents Greg Stone live from the Village Underground, and that's it. That's it. Okay, sorry, Flan, my man.
No, it's all good, dude. I like to hear that promotion peter out at the end. Where
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
you can donate. It's on my Instagram or I don't know, man. Just fucking Google my fucking GoFundMe. You'll find it.
Yeah, I hate doing this shit. And someone yelled at me online because I went on Jim and Sam, and they were like, "Here's Greg begging for money." It's like, yeah, man. How do you things get made? You think Judd Apatow goes, "I'm gonna make Grown Ups 2" or whatever? Let me get my wallet out. Like, people make shit. I can't put up 10 grand on my own. I can't even put up $100 on my own. I'm dying.
Yeah, man, that's a good point. I mean,
know what I
just
mean?
beg for money. Who gives a fuck?
Beg, don't say beg. When you say beg, it makes me feel bad.
I'm
begging.
saying what that guy said. That guy said beg. I'm just using his words.
I'm begging.
You said beg. I said, I'm not going to turn this into a Seinfeld episode, dude. You said beg. I said beg. No, you're politely asking for money, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Man. Everybody needs help sometimes. You know what I mean?
Some lady messaged me. Tell me if this is crazy. Some lady messaged me. She goes, "Oh, I saw you're doing a special." And I go, yeah. She goes, do you need an opener? I never met this lady in my life. She just wants to open on my special. And I wrote, hey, look, I get it.
Yeah,
Wow.
I understand making ridiculous questions to be at. I understand asking for crazy things, but lady, you're out of line here.
Yeah, I was like, I got friends who I'll probably put on first, and I don't know you. It's a whole thing. And then she was like, oh, man, thanks so much. But I wanted to support, so I donated to your GoFundMe. And now, guess how much she donated?
How much?
Take a guess.
1,000.
Marco, guess.
20.
$4.
$4.
Not even a fin.
$4.
$4. And I just wrote, hey, man, thanks so much. And listen.
But why not 5?
Why not 5?
$4.99.
That's not even a price
Why
of a Whopper.
$4? Is that like to make it 5 with tax?
I don't know.
It's like 25% sales tax, and no, 4 is such a weird fucking number.
4 is so weird.
Yeah.
Also, man, if you're a fan and you're cool and you don't
Also, if all you have is $4, just keep it.
keep it.
Yeah.
Keep the
come on,
4.
man. If you're struggling that bad that all you can give is $4, just keep that money.
Let me say this, man.
I can't give to every GoFundMe I want.
No, and also I don't have cancer.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
okay.
I gave to one who a guy had a stroke and then he like recovered and he's fine. So what did he need the money for?
Yeah, man, get my money back.
Yeah.
I also think, man, if you don't have the money, you don't have to donate. Just listen, just share it, just say thank. I don't give a shit. But $4 was like, also after you did
With
that crazy ass thing.
inflation, $4 is basically a thank you.
Yeah, man.
It's basically a share, right?
Basically a share. Yo, man, what figs you got lately? Anything fun?
No, I got that Bowser that breathes fire.
Oh yeah, you were telling me. I don't understand what
Yeah.
that is.
It's like a child's toy.
Does it light up?
It lights up and you press a button and it makes like vapor.
Oh really?
Yeah. So it makes it look like he's breathing smoke.
That's pretty cool. How many stoners are gonna buy that and be like,
Turn
Yo,
it
he
into a
getting-
water bong.
yeah, I would do that.
Yeah,
I
hell
wouldn't.
yeah.
I don't know how to do any of that. Man, you see this thing? I didn't open it yet, but today we're gonna be looking at the Transformers G.I. Joe crossover. His tank that turns into Megatron. I don't even own a Transformer,
How much did you pay for it?
so I paid a lot.
Look, when you go
For
to
the
the gas
podcast.
station and you get $10 of gas, right? They try to squeegee your windshield.
Yeah.
They can't wipe the fucking dust off this thing, man.
Is it dusty?
Yeah.
Yo,
look at
man,
this
I thought it was
fucking
new.
thing, bro.
Oh, it makes you feel like a real G.I. Joe from the 80s.
Yeah, I guess.
So I bought it for the podcast, so I think that's a write-off. And I think I might do is if you're should I do this or not? If you're a Patreon subscriber, if you want the figure, I'll raffle it to Patreon subscribers, right? And then be like, you can have it. Or I can maybe pay for it. Maybe give me half price. I paid $100. It was $100.
And you're gonna charge $50 for the little figure? That's what you're
Or
saying?
I was gonna say, man, maybe Patreon subscribers could win it or something. I don't know. What can I do with this? I want to keep it, but what do I do?
Yeah, I think you got to keep it, man.
My wife is gonna be mad as hell. Mad as
Your
hell.
wife is gonna be mad as hell about you spent $100 on the whole thing,
Yeah.
and you think what's gonna make your wife mad is this little part of the thing?
No. Why are you bringing that up? I don't care about the little part. I'm talking about the figure in general.
Oh, you're talking about the Transformer.
Yeah. What do you think I was talking about?
I thought you were talking about the little
No, I'm talking about
figure
the whole
it came
thing.
with.
The
Oh,
whole figure was $100. You think I paid $100 just for a little girl?
No, I know you paid $100 for the thing. I thought you were saying you were gonna raffle off just the figure
No,
that came
I'm
with
raffle
it.
off the whole thing.
All right.
That's a
No,
pretty good raffle.
That's a good raffle. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yo, and that's,
Now that I know you're not just raffling off the tiny figure that came with it, you're like, my wife's gonna be so mad about this little thing. But
All right,
the
maybe-
giant transformer that takes up our kitchen is not gonna bother at all.
well, I'll definitely raffle off the little figure. Maybe I'll raffle off the little figure, and then I could keep the big one. You know, I kind of want to keep it. I don't have any Transformers.
Yeah, but you have crazy ADHD, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that goes well with Transformers.
Really? Why?
They're like hard.
Really? I haven't had
Yeah.
Transformers since I was a little kid. You think I could transform this thing? Can we open it?
I
Is it
don't
not
think
time yet?
I don't think our combined powers can transform this thing. Because I bought one transformer and I transformed it to the figure.
Yeah.
A couple pieces broke off, and then after that I was like, yeah, it's just never gonna be like.
All right, halfway through to this thing, I'm gonna get a little high. I'm gonna try to fix this. I'm gonna try to transform this thing high. That'll be fun, right? Do people want to hear about that?
Yeah, man.
You
of
mad at
course
me?
they
I
do.
feel like you're mad at me.
No. Why? Why? I'm just looking at it.
I paid $100. It was $89 on Hasbro, so I paid $10 above retail. So that's not so bad. But it's the size of a real G.I. Joe. His tank, I could put my other G.I. Joes with it. That's very cool.
Yeah, it is.
You know?
Yeah.
Yo, so all right, real quick, I do want to get back because our first episode.
But they had the His Tank at Walmart, remember? Like a
just
few
the regular?
years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was $49.
That was $49?
Yeah, so for $49 more, you get a Megatron. It's the same figure, but it's the same.
Yeah, it's a Cobra Megatron, though.
Cobra Megatron, that's so cool. What a crossover. I feel like you're not excited about this.
No, I'm not really a G.I. Joe guy, man.
Why not? You don't like propaganda? You don't like war propaganda?
No, not really, man. Yeah,
You know?
yeah man.
This thing, they're all about murdering human beings in foreign countries.
Yeah. I just had some crazy interactions with G.I. Joe fans in the past, so.
Tell me about them, right? Because they're crazy, right? These G.I. Joe
Yeah.
fans, especially the classified guys, are fucking psycho.
Yeah, man. I was in Target just trying to get a G.I. Joe for you one day.
Oh,
And
thanks,
I'm
dog.
talking to this guy, and he's like, man, you got to know how to talk to these Target employees.
What?
And he goes up to the girl, and he's like, hey, yo, girl, you got the Joes? And she looks at this guy, and she's like, the fuck is this guy talking about? So I'm like, the G.I. Joes.
Yeah, I know.
She's like, no,
Oh,
I'm saying to the
sorry.
girl, like,
Right,
you know,
right,
the
right.
G.I. Joes. And she's like, nah, we don't have them. I'm like, but this guy's supposed to know how to talk to you.
Yeah. Hey, did she get them? Oh, but
No, they were sold out.
she didn't have them. So
It
either
was
way, he got
back
the right
when,
answer.
you remember, like, the first year of G.I. Joe, you couldn't find them shits anywhere. They
Yeah,
were
you
just
still
like,
almost can't.
You can't?
You get like one or two.
I see them everywhere now, man.
Oh, I don't really look
But
at
I live in the suburbs, so I'm in Target like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't see them. But yeah, no, these G.I. Joe guys are like psychos, harassing people.
Yeah, man, how you going to tell me you got to know how to talk to women for G.I. Joe? I was married for a year at this point. Like, I'm pretty sure I know how to talk to women. I still can't get them to give me the G.I. Joes.
It's kind of funny that he got the same answer you got, and he was a dick. Yeah, you got them Joes. That's what he said?
Yeah, but he thinks he's, like, smooth. So ever since that turned me off, I know I said I had a lot of crazy interactions. That was the only one, and I was like, I can't be a part of the G.I. Joe fan community, man.
No, man, they got really furious at like some G.I. Joe that came out wasn't exactly right.
And he
They
tried
were
to
pissed.
big dog me, too.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, man, you collect anything else? He was like, just Hot Toys.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I hate that, right?
Yeah. Also, Hot Toys aren't even that expensive anymore. What used to be,
Yeah, it used to be but now with inflation, you're like, okay, you have a Hot Toy.
yo, Hot Toys are like, what, $250? How much do you think a Hot Toy costs?
300.
$300, right? You look at like a Mezco, that's like $90, $100, $150.
Yeah.
You look at these G.I. Joes, they're charging people $200 when they're old.
I mean, this was 100.
There's a honey. There's a cool honey right here.
Yeah.
Look at that. What we got there? What do we got there, Max?
Got some Hot Toys. I don't know who this is.
Oh, that's on Amazon, though.
That's an Amazon.
Oh yeah, that's
Deadpool,
Deadpool Venom or Venom Pool. People go crazy for Deadpool. I don't know. He's all right.
I do like the Marvel Legends one, though.
Yeah, I don't have.
But that was only like $80.
Yeah. All right. You want to? I got a bunch of things we got to get to.
Go to.
Oh no, go ahead.
No, I wanted to see what the actual retail price was. Can you hit shopping? Because everything is just Amazon, man. They must have like
We
crazy
gotta teach
advertising.
Max
man.
how to search for toys. You know, he doesn't know how to do this.
No, I don't think we need to teach him that, man. We need to teach him how to talk to women so he can get us G.I. Joes.
Yeah, it's all Amazon.
Yeah, it's all Amazon.
Yo,
yeah.
$259 for that Green Ranger. That's a lot. Their articulation isn't great on Hot Toys.
I remember when the Green Ranger died, man. People were trying to sell all their Green Ranger
Oh, like
stuff.
3 months
Yeah.
ago.
Was it 3 months ago?
It was recent when the guy died, or you meant in the show? 'Cause
No,
Green
when
Ranger
the guy
in the show-
died. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And then they're like everyone was like trying to sell their Green Ranger shit for crazy money.
Did you watch Power Rangers?
Yeah, I did. I love Power Rangers.
Yeah, I kind of love.
I had a twin sister.
You a twin sister?
Yeah. We would matching costumes every year.
I think I forgot. Who was she? The
Her
Yellow
name is
Ranger?
Jillian.
No. Who was the matching
Oh,
costume?
she was the Yellow Ranger. I was Red, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Who's your
Yeah,
favorite Ranger?
yeah.
Red?
No. I mean, I don't give a fuck about Power Rangers anymore.
But you did.
Aren't you a little old for Power Rangers, come to think of it?
Bro, this whole show is about toys you grew up with.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't even like Power Rangers.
Yeah, well,
I didn't like them back then.
I'm turning into that fucking guy now. I'm turning into that. You
You a
gotta know
G.I.
how to
Joe
talk to
collector?
women.
You a G.I. Joe collector, man?
Did you
Eh.
see when they remade Power Rangers in like 2012, but they wanted to be more progressive, so it's like the black guy was the Blue Ranger and like a Latino guy was the Black Ranger.
I'll say this, man. It was a little weird that the Asian one was the yellow, the
Yeah.
black was the black.
Yeah,
I don't know. The red was just, I don't know who the red
Puerto
guy should have been a
Rican.
Native
the white
American.
guy.
He was just like a
Native
white
He
guy.
was just a white guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was also the leader.
And the white was a white guy. Yeah, the white guy was the leader too.
Yeah.
Well, there's a new one coming out. There's a new Power Rangers coming out with the old guys. The
Oh,
Blue
yeah.
Ranger and the Yellow Ranger, I think, died in real life. So I think they're like the whole thing is she died in the show.
Yeah.
And then they couldn't get the Green Ranger to be in it. Maybe he wanted too much money or something, but he
Yeah.
died anyway. So they got someone else playing Green Ranger.
Yeah.
So it's mostly the Blue Ranger and the Black Ranger. And the Black Ranger looks like he's 20 years old. Like they did not take up a thing, but he looks.
Yeah,
like,
but who cares who the actors are?
Hmm?
They weren't good actors.
No,
Who
they
cares?
weren't
Oh,
good
you're not bringing
actors.
back the real Green Ranger? I can't watch this shit. Who cares?
I know. And his Blue Ranger looks like he can't act even more.
Power Rangers fans are weird too, man. Fans of everything are weird. It's really
Why are they weird?
being a fan of anything is like a toxic thing, man.
I'm not toxic. I love this shit. I'm so nice about it.
No, me too. I think I'm nice too, but
My wife's the only one who's a jerk about it. She's like,
Yeah.
oh, another one? You got another one?
another one.
We don't have the space. I'm like, you don't have the space. This kid's taking up the space. I think I shouldn't have bought this.
No, it's great, dude. It's
This is
great.
a problem. This is going to be a problem. He's going to be very...
No, but I apologize to all Power Rangers fans.
But why are they weird? How are they different? How's a Power Ranger fan different from a G.I. Joe fan? The G.I. Joe fans I know, they're like real gun-toting America, big trucks.
Yeah, don't get me started on that.
Why? That's what this show's about.
What?
I'm trying to get you started.
The G.I. Joe insurrection? What are you talking about?
Yeah, man.
No, yeah, those guys are fucking nuts, bro.
That's why you can see those shows on the fucking shelves now. Those figs in the shelves now. Because all them guys got arrested for January 6th. Stock went up.
Yeah, man, that's probably true.
Dude, look at that thing, huh? That's something sweet. What were we just talking about?
Power Rangers.
Yeah, man.
No, I don't know, man. Maybe they aren't that bad, but I just feel like, I really just form my opinion off of one YouTube video I see. And like I'll get so bored and I'll run out of like YouTube videos of like subjects I like,
Mhm.
which is like kind of like pretty sad in a way when you're like, I've watched all the wrestling videos, all the Marvel videos, everything they could possibly show me that I'd be interested in. Let me take a trip down one of these Power Ranger videos. And then the guy is just annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, most people on YouTube objectively are annoying.
Right. Especially people in this stuff because cool people aren't really making videos. This is the
Yeah.
coolest. This is the coolest show about toys,
Yeah.
and we only got 2 episodes.
And they're like so angry all the time.
Yeah,
There's this one guy on YouTube retro blasting. I don't want to start a beef.
he's not gonna know about this.
Yeah. Yeah, he's too big.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's like you're talking about like the fucking Pope or something. Like Pope's not going to listen to this.
who's retro blasting?
This guy, man, he's just so angry about toys, man. He's just so fucking angry. I'm like, why would you continue to spend money on something that objectively makes you angry?
Yeah,
Right?
Well, that's the thing, man. When these figures went up in price, I was like, yeah, well, I'm done. I don't really need this. I don't need a $30 Marvel
Yeah,
Legend.
I'll just buy less of them.
I will buy less.
Yeah. There he is. Yeah.
Oh, you
Dude,
sent
look at
me this guy.
Yeah, yeah. How bad do you want to get? Look, I'm not a violent person.
He's got
Last thing I've been asked
116,000
many
followers.
times when I've done an Indiana Jones themed video. What about Lego? What about the Lego
He
sets
even
from
seems
2008?
miserable talking
I've
about this.
never
Yeah,
addressed
yeah.
them. And the reason that I've never addressed them
Because you don't
is
like
because
them. We get it. You don't like anything.
back in 2008, I think I've made it pretty clear in my other action figure videos about Indiana Jones. I was always focused on the action figures.
Oh,
I was
God,
always
shut up,
focused
man.
on
Yeah, like-
I love these like
Yeah.
retort videos. Probably one guy said, "What about Lego?" And he's like, "Well, now I gotta do 100."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And objectively, these look stupid anyway.
Is that Lego? That's not Lego.
No, those aren't
men.
Legos, but he's like, dude, I can't do Legos. They just don't look like the real property.
Yeah. Also, don't do Lego because you don't want to do Lego.
Yeah.
You got to do a video on Lego.
Yeah.
Shut up.
He also bought the most expensive Lego set to sit it next to him and be like, I don't like this shit.
Right. This shit's supposed to make you happy.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree.
But I am in a I am man. I have so much. We jumping everywhere. I am in a toxic fan base. I am in the I hate the sequels fan base for the Star Wars movies. I
Oh,
am
yeah. I mean,
actively angry about those. Usually.
they're bad, but they
Right.
don't make me angry.
You know what? To be honest, I don't think they make me angry either. I think it makes me angry when people try to say they're good, and I'm like, no. Now I'm angry. They're bad.
Yeah. I mean, they did objectively just try to do the same story again.
Yeah, and then they brought back Palpatine for no reason, and then they
Yeah.
killed Snoke in the second movie when I thought that's the build.
Foreskin looking ass.
Right, it's so stupid. Oh, real quick, I got.
Wait, you wanted more Snoke?
I wanted a villain in those 3 movies, and they were doing Snoke, and then it turned out they just killed Snoke in the second one, which is like, this is crazy.
But Snoke was objectively made from like foreskin or something, right?
Yeah, he was part of a penis. He was an old penis.
But
that
he's just
cloned
like
together.
stuff that they like taped together. Like skin fell off. Like, you know when you have a hangnail, you like rip it off? They're
Yeah.
like, yeah, we got to glue this shit together and make Snoke.
Yeah, Snoke was whacked, but I wanted more Luke. Anyway. How was WrestleMania?
I liked night 1, man. Night 2, I don't know.
What happened in night 1? I want to, because we did my
Sami Zayn,
right.
Kevin Owens.
So let me just
Kevin
get you up to
Owens,
date. Let me get you up to
the
date real
main
quick.
event of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me just get you up to date.
Yeah.
We did a wrestling preview show, the first episode.
Oh, okay.
So someone told me all this stuff that's happening.
Yeah.
But then I didn't watch it. I was excited to watch
okay,
it.
yeah.
So I'm really excited about this Kevin Owens beef, and the fans know because we did a full WrestleMania whatever.
Yeah.
So you could just tell us on why it was good.
Well, I just think it was a huge moment for fat guys. We had a guy in a sleeveless T-shirt and basketball shorts was the main event of WrestleMania.
That's pretty good.
It took us this long to have somebody who watched wrestling be the main event of WrestleMania. It's crazy, man.
I feel seen.
Yeah.
Who-
You know how many times I've accidentally went to work dressed as Kevin Owens because there's no dress code? Like every day. Cut off T-shirt, basketball shorts.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see my arms. Nobody.
You cut offs? You do the cut
Yeah.
off sleeves, man?
Yeah, matter of fact, I went to work one day in a cut-off T-shirt, and some girl was like, "Why did you cut your sleeves off?" I was like, "Why would you ask somebody that?"
But also, man, the sleeves are so short already. That much is hindering you? And you had to cut that off?
Dude, I have a tattoo of a spider on my...
What spider is this?
I don't know.
That's just a spider?
It's just a spider that I was a big Henry Rollins fan, so he had it on his. Speaking of toxic people, man, you know what I mean?
And you have my favorite. You have an Alkaline Trio tattoo.
Yeah. Speaking of toxic people,
That's a great band. I still love them.
no, yeah, I like their music, but I mean, after a while, you start listening to it as an adult, and you're like, you know, when people tell you about like the music you listen to will like make you feel bad
Yeah.
about yourself. You listen to some of this music, and you're like, yeah, I think this music was making me feel worse about myself.
Yeah, dude, I used to listen to Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah,
And just
your
be like-
mind was developing, and this guy was like talking about fucking people like animals. You didn't need to hear that.
Oh, man. Yeah, probably. Let's open this thing up. And we're going to talk about WrestleMania as I open this thing up. Is that all right?
No, that's fine. Yeah, I don't really have much
who won?
more WrestleMania critique.
No, but who won?
What do you want me to do? The entire card?
I'm going to ask you who did.
All right, night 1, match 1. Let's go. I believe
I'm
it
just
was the opening match was John Cena versus Austin Theory.
Who? Austin Theory?
Yeah,
I don't know who that is.
or
Did he
I don't
win?
know. There's a weird thing in wrestling
Right?
where they'll like somebody will have like a first and last name. I mean, you probably know this.
A first and last name. Most people have a first and last name.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
But then like you'll be watching this guy and you'll know him as like Austin Theory.
Yeah.
And then like 2 weeks from now, his name will just be Austin or Theory. But like he'll lose one of his names and it just won't be acknowledged like what happened.
Oh, Theory is here.
I think one time they got to like figure out how to make the storyline of like what happened. Like his mom like spilled coffee on his birth certificate, so now he has to legally be like Austin rather than Austin Theory.
First of all, look at this thing. Look at this. Look, cool box. Hasbro. That's kind of
Yeah, man, that's a cool box.
And they put them in like that. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
They didn't
yeah.
have scissors though. Yo, my man. What's my man's name? Max.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Do you have scissors?
I don't think there's scissors in here.
How the hell are we gonna open this thing?
Dude, there's a lot of shit in here.
Yeah.
The fact this feels like my house. Where
Oh,
it's
there's a
like
piece.
whenever I need something, I'm like, there's so much shit in here, but the one thing I need.
Dude, I don't know if I feel really hard looking at this thing.
It'll be like,
You know, when I like to look at a toy, I like to get hard.
yeah.
Right now, I
How do
don't-
you feel about the plastic-free packaging? That's another toxic thing that we could talk about. The
Dude, they-
plastic-free packaging. People are losing their minds.
People were losing their minds because let me just explain to people who don't have toys here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They used
yeah.
to have like a, on a, they have clear plastic that you could see the figure, and they wanted to stop
Wait,
doing.
so the thing you need to explain to people is plastic?
Yep. Yeah, man.
These people have seen action figures in a toy aisle.
I don't know
No
what
one's
they
coming into this like, what are you crazy? As a matter of fact, here, look, give me this.
Give you what?
Let me see that Baroness figure.
Oh, right.
These motherfuckers tried to pass this off as plastic-free packaging.
Yo, look at this.
These motherfuckers are killing the environment, man.
They give you a Baroness in the retro card.
Yeah.
Look at that's pretty sweet.
So basically, this is the camera, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, they got rid of. I mean, everyone has seen an action figure in this plastic, I'd imagine. They've gotten rid of plastic. And did I cut my nails today? Now I feel like I'm weird on camera.
No one, nothing matters.
Got like Cheeto dust underneath my fingers. Yeah, they got rid of plastic, and people are mad.
Well, I'll tell you this. This is easy.
They're like, what if somebody buys the figure and changes it? Then you return it.
Yeah. Also, I will say this though, as a guy who knows what Marvel Legends essentially look like, I didn't mind. But I like to look at. Sometimes I just like to look at the figures and not buy them with the packaging that's not good, because it's like you don't get a feel for how big it is. Like these Dungeons and Dragons figures came out, and I'm like, I don't really know how big they are. So I'm not against it, but I'm kind of like, it isn't helping.
I hear you.
But I'm like, whatever. These people are like,
there's also like
screaming about
100 YouTube channels where people pay crazy money to get this figure early and show it to you before you can buy it.
Well, that's
in store.
absolutely 100% true. But who's doing that? I don't. Oh my god.
I don't know.
No, I'm with you. I'm sorry. It's hard to.
Yeah, man, I fucking hate how much shit they put on these things, man.
I'm gonna leave this all for Max to throw away. Oh man, it doesn't give me the feeling of excitement. This thing feels kind of cheap.
Let me see.
Feel it. It feels like this is what Transformers feel like nowadays.
If I just threw it at the wall.
Bro, throw it at the wall. It deserves it. Doesn't it feel like hollow and
Yeah,
weak?
but like, how do you like?
Dude, that was $100.
No, I mean, it looks cool.
It feels.
I mean, it looks hollow. Greg, it's got to transform into something. This has to go in there.
I guess. I'm sad. Where does this go? Where does any of this go? If you're a Transformer, all of your stuff needs to remain on you. I'm very upset about this. At least feel this.
I don't know, man. I feel like people who buy Transformers, like if you buy Transformers regularly, you're like some kind of like wonderkin, you know?
You use a lot of. Let me see this thing.
I don't
know what a Wonderkin is.
I don't know either. But my wife told me I have a good vocabulary, so I feel like I have to live up to it.
You do, dude. Dude, I spent $100 on this and I don't really like it.
Return it.
Nah, Forbidden Planet, they know. They're like, nah, man, we know what happened here. We can't sell this. So what does this go?
Yeah, imagine like how does a toy store survive in Union Square?
What do you mean? Why? There's a lot of
The rent. I guess there's like
right,
crazy
right.
foot traffic, but
Yo, how do I
if Toys R Us can't make it, dude, how is Forbidden Planet making it?
tell me how to make this thing?
Um,
I'm a this sucks.
Woo!
I can't get over it, man. This sucks.
woo!
What? This is a sucky. This toy sucks. It feels sucky. Max, can you walk?
Can I walk?
Are you? Is anyone? No one's recording. No one's talking to us, right?
Step 1, turn it 100. Is it facing you?
I don't know. I don't even care.
Face it 180 degrees. Yeah, dude. Who wants to like?
Look at this thing.
These
It
are
just
the
feels
instructions.
cheap. I don't want to do all that.
I have some kind of learning disability where I see this and I'm like,
I hate Transformers.
it's going on the shelf like that, huh?
Going on the shelf. This thing's going in the trash.
Oh man, you paid good money for this.
We can raffle it.
We could raffle.
You could
That
raffle
wasn't a really good pitch for the raffle.
No, it's not.
I was old Transformers. They used to you take them out and they felt solid. You know, this thing feels like a McDonald's toy. It's the feel for me. I don't know where this goes. Where does this go?
Let me
Just
see
tell me where
this.
this. Yeah, you play with it. His tank. Maybe if he transformed into his tank, that'll be cool. Maybe I can poke his head out or something. And his butt. He comes with this little butt that's not even on there. What? What'd you do?
I don't know, man. I made it like he could like hang a shirt on him now.
He's got a coat hanger. Why does my man come with a chest coat hanger? Concave chest. Man, I can't. It's only the 3rd episode, and we're opening up a toy, and I'm sad.
I think that should be the theme.
What? I open up a toy and I get
Every
sad?
time you open a toy, you get sad.
Because they're a higher risk now. Because if I buy a toy, I know I got to deal with my wife. This isn't worth the price of my wife going, what the fuck is that? Transform it. You're so
Yeah,
smart.
man.
Turn it. Put this where it's supposed to go. My kid, he's not going to get I could have bought my kid a nice new outfit. I got this stupid thing. Because they want to buy this. It's $100. I'll pay for shipping. Yo, Flan, can you flip that?
Shipping.
you flip it?
I
flip it
don't
on
know,
eBay?
man.
Come on, is that flippable?
I don't know, man.
Yo, Max, look on eBay.
I've never sold a Transformer before because, like,
See what this thing sells for on eBay.
What is it called?
It's called a Transformers Hiss Tank crossover.
I don't like when you have a toy and, like, if I'm touching it, I don't want my greasy fingerprints to come off. There's got to be, like, something they could do, right?
What, the greasy fingerprints?
Yeah.
Your
Like,
grease-
I don't want to be putting grease on my figure.
You wipe it with a napkin.
Dude, I used to be insane
Oh, you mean on the toy or on your hand?
on the toy
Oh, yeah. You used to be insane. Why?
because I used to make everybody wash their hands before they played with my toys when I was a
That's
kid.
insane.
That's insane.
You were a child?
Yeah, I was like
Yo,
probably a little older than I should have been playing with toys, but
I mean, we're 40 now. I'm 40 now. We'll go on eBay and then look up sold. So you go on eBay, you type that in.
great pick.
Man, this thing is selling for $104, man. I can make a $4 profit, but if I pay for shipping.
Yeah, $28.90 shipping, man.
Wild. I don't think Max knows how to use eBay.
No, I never. used
Standard
eBay.
shipping from outside US.
You gotta-
Oh, there must be like some VPN on this shit.
I'm going to just look on my phone. I bet you Flan can look that up in 30 seconds. Because my man knows how to flip.
No, this guy must have a VPN up, man.
Who?
Whoever's computer. Max, is this your computer?
No, this is the
think Max
network
lives here?
computer. Yeah.
You think Max lives in this house?
I don't know,
The
man.
podcast
It's
dude?
got a lot of
Alright,
good space for a New York City apartment.
It does. G.I. Joe Hiss Tank. So let me look this thing up here. Price.
I'm just like sadly holding this now.
But you go, man. You can't put it together.
I'm like,
Yeah, transform it.
Come on, man.
dude, I told Greg in the store, I was like, Greg, I bought one Transformer, couldn't transform it, and sold it.
Yo, and I was like, and when you said that to me, I went, dude, I'm not going to do that. I opened this thing and went, I don't want to fucking do this. It wasn't even like it's hard. I'm like, I just don't want to fucking do this.
I also feel like, I don't mean this in a negative way, but once you get an idea in your head, there's nothing anybody's going to say to stop you.
Me?
Once you decided you were buying this,
Yeah, the package looks so cool.
there was nothing I was going to say that was going to. It's like probably an ADD thing where like I feel like you're not even listening.
I'm listening.
If I'm saying something negative about something you like, it's like one ear out the other.
When people say, well, this is what gets me, dude, this thing's selling for $55 on eBay. I could have bought this for $55 and $100. Oh, God. No, man, I will say this. Last night I watched Mandalorian. You don't watch Mandalorian, do you?
Yeah, yeah,
I love Mandalorian. Did you watch last night's episode?
yeah, yeah,
Can we talk about it?
yeah.
Because as I'm watching this episode, I'm having a good time. I get a text from
What happened again? Droid Factory?
Droid Factory.
Oh yeah, that battle droid was running.
That battle
Spoiler alert! That guy was taking off.
Yo, he was cooking. Andy Fury's going, this episode sucks. And I'm like, yeah, don't text me you hate things while I'm watching them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Don't bring it down.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so the episode
I
was,
do that to people too, though.
Yeah, I think you do that to me a lot.
No way. I usually like things. No, I do it with Scott all the time.
Yeah, Scott, who was on last
Yeah,
episode.
yeah, yeah.
Bro, did
Who
you
was
like
supposed
it?
to be on this episode?
Jack Black was on that episode.
Yeah.
That was fun.
I don't trust that Jack Black guy. Though.
Really?
Yeah, man, the guy can't go. He's playing Bowser in a week.
Yeah. And also they got a Mario who's not Italian. And I get that that's upsetting.
I mean,
He's just like,
Yeah,
hey,
but
I'm
you-
Mario.
yeah, but at the same time, you were just like, it's crazy they made the Black Ranger black, and then you're like, it's crazy they made Italian not Italian.
Well, they should have had Sebastian Maniscalco playing him. Hey, who's are these people?
You ever see these people
He's-
coming out of pipes?
Look, I think you could go transforms like this. I think I'm going to do this. If I could do this high, what do you give me? Yeah.
I'll let you keep it.
All right, if I could transform it high, I'll keep it.
If you can transform this high, I will personally speak to your wife on the phone and tell her that this is a good investment piece.
Dude, I'm going to have to break this thing already.
Are you opening this?
No.
You're
that
keeping it on
I'm
card?
going to sell that for $100. To who? I have no idea.
You probably could like recoup some of the money selling just this.
I think I'm just going to give this to somebody on the Patreon. If you're interested in this thing, comment on the Instagram post that you want to be, and then I'll
Yeah,
pick
if you want
someone.
this tactical Janine Garofalo figure.
Dude, it does look like her. Wow, I can't speak English. Dude, this is impossible to transform.
Who else could this possibly look like? Looks like kind of Carmen San Diego also.
a little
right?
bit. She had some goofy ass glasses on.
Yeah, those glasses are goofy as fuck. Imagine you're in the battlefield front line, somebody runs at you with those glasses. Do you shoot them or you stop to roast them first?
I roast them first.
Yeah,
I
then
hit
you
him with
get
a real
shot,
quick one.
right?
What
You're
are you,
like-
Waldo? Get the fuck out of here! And then you blast them.
Yeah, I found Waldo. There's a Haitian guy at work who doesn't speak any English.
Yeah.
He has a red and white striped sweater. And we
Uh-huh.
just go around yelling, found him!
Come on, that's hilarious.
And he has no idea what any of us are saying. And then he
Uh.
goes, you, not my friend.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad. I want to be. Oh,
I mean, it's not sad. He's like in on it. He knows it's like funny.
so he is. Okay.
Well, he's like joking when he says, you, not my friend.
Do you know it's really hard to try to do a podcast and Transformer? I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm close. Look
I
at
feel
him.
like I'm carrying a lot of weight.
You are carrying it, man. But I'm transforming. This thing is. Yo, tell me more about this Haitian guy.
Are you following the direction?
No, I'm just moving buttons about. I'm moving things around. Look, man, we're still figuring out this podcast. Things we should and shouldn't be doing. Bro, I'm stuck. What the fuck? Sorry. Anyway,
You ever see? It reminded me of that. My favorite show is what's the show with Tim Robinson? I think you
That's the
should.
best show ever.
When the guy's like, "Do you know how to drive?"
No, there are a lot of things I don't know. There's so many. There's like so many things. That's like the funniest shit ever. All right.
Yeah. That's what I feel like you right now. It's like I feel like, dude, do you know what you're doing? And you're like, no, I have no idea. You're close though. You're
Bro, look at all
closer.
these things I opened up. All these options. So let me. Yeah. Does he look like a robot?
You got to
yet?
get like a Rubik's Cube kid to do this shit.
Also, I could look at the directions.
You got to give
Fuck
your
that.
kid, you know what you got to do?
What?
When you go
Calvin.
home,
Yeah.
Calvin, your son,
I love him,
just throw a Rubik's Cube in his crib
dude.
and then he could start solving it now. And then like 10 years from now, when you buy a Transformer on a whim and regret it, you can just throw, you can be like, here, can you do
You
this
hook this up?
Transformer for me? I mean, it's a crazy length to go through. To
I'm
buy
gonna say this. I
Transformers.
did. I have a Rubik's Cube that I let him play with, and he just throws it. But I'm like, yo, man, if you figure that out, we'll get on YouTube. You know, we'll be
Yeah.
lots of views.
Yeah.
Bruh. This thing is legitimately impossible. Anyway, so this might be the worst episode I've ever done. Not because of you, you're doing great.
No, this is, I thought we were,
We're having fun, but I can't even.
yeah.
Look at this thing. He looks like he looks like this Megatron ain't beating nobody like this. I can't even get my hands around, man. I don't know why Megatron sounds like that.
How many G.I. Joe people do you think are mad that the cards are in other languages?
Oh, I'm mad. We're in America, bro. This is soldiers' country. All right. How are we gonna win the war?
You are one of those guys.
Damn, you got me. Damn. What's your favorite toy to collect right now? Are you excited about anything coming out?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm,
not excited
excited
about
about a
anything
lot
anymore.
of things coming out.
What?
Um,
What? Tell me what to be excited about, man.
I don't know, man. I just like buying Ninja Turtle figures.
Yeah.
They're cool. They're colorful. You know.
Those Super 7 ones are so cool.
Yeah, and they're colorful.
Yeah.
I like colors. No homo.
This is where I'm stuck. It's like, what the fuck is this? This is like, we should call this episode Impossible Radio because I got to do it, but I can't pay attention to you and do it.
Bro, you got to do the directions.
That's not bad. Whoa, look, something's happening here.
Whoa, what is this piece?
Oh, that's a big old gun. But we're so far past the directions now. You know what I mean?
Oh, so this goes on like the top.
Yeah, that goes on the
That's-
top.
That's close.
Bro, we're getting there.
You turn that shit into General Grievous.
Dude, in Mando, oh, did you, yo, man, that Jack Black episode was great. Lizzo's a bad actress, though. What are we doing? Why was she on that show? No offense.
I don't know, man.
No offense to Lizzo fans. She's a
Yeah.
good singer.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
wasn't really a
yeah.
good actress.
Yeah.
You could have got Yamanika. You want to try a couple spins on this thing?
Yeah, man. Let me have a go.
Dude, but also they explained, like, yo, I want to see battle droids. What happened to those guys? You know?
Yeah, man. It was cool seeing him run.
Yeah.
I remember. I was like pretty high when I watched that episode, so I was like, it's cool to just watch him explore things. And it was just a battle droid running, but I feel like they were in like so many movies. You never saw a battle droid run. Right?
No. He's running away
He was running away.
from
He was doing more
Mando.
than just.
who kicked him.
It-
Mando was kicking him like a dick. I was like, why are you being such an asshole?
So I had the action figure.
yeah?
So in my head, a battle droid could only move like this.
right.
It couldn't even go like this. He was like moving out. He had like, I was like, damn.
Yeah, he was cooking.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
he
Mando.
did the Heisman.
Yeah, Mando like hates droids, and it's kind of offensive. You know why? You can't just get away with that. I don't like droids. It's like, yo, you're the
Roids.
hero.
I don't like Roy.
He's racist as hell.
Yeah, man. That is kind of crazy.
You know
It is kind of crazy because like they're like, we want this character to be racist, but we got to create something for him to be racist against.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, we know this is just like, what was that movie with Gran Torino or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It
how it
feels
is
like
about
that
robots.
with droids. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Dude, imagine he was just like, yeah, man, I don't trust Wookiees. It's just like, yo, dude, that's my friend. This is a bad idea, an audio podcast where we try to
I
transform
like
the
the
Transformer.
brown. I like the brown Wookiees. You're like, okay, well,
Okay,
last
dude,
season there
relax.
was a black one. How do you feel about those?
Give me this. I think I got it. Does this spin? Nah, I got it. I don't got shit. Dude, you just made it back into the robot again. You
Yeah, I
worked
figured we
backwards.
might as well have something.
Dude, we went halfway there.
Yeah, no, I don't think we were close.
And I'm lost. It's like I'm lost. I don't even know where we're at. His body. And if frustrating. So anyway, I like Mando. You watch Bad Batch?
No, I don't. I never watched Bad Batch.
Yo, Bad Batch is great. Did you
I
watch?
watched the Clone Wars. Yeah.
Then you're gonna love Bad Batch. It's explaining. They're getting into why the they got rid of clones and what happened when the clones and the stormtroopers. You know what I mean? Know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right.
So what are stormtroopers underneath their helmets? They can
Just
be
dudes.
anything, right?
Yeah, just dudes and dudettes. You know, I think they're just not trained people.
So why did they make it look like in Natural Evolution, like clones became stormtroopers?
Probably so the public doesn't know. You know, maybe it's so not so jarring to the public. I don't know.
That could just be anybody.
It could just be your brother.
You could just Indeed.com sign up to be a stormtrooper.
I'm gonna give up on this thing.
They did try to explain it in one of the sequel movies, but like you said, they were like, you don't remember anything from them because they were so bad.
The sequels and the prequels were bad.
I feel like, what's his name? Finn? He was a stormtrooper, right? I
Yeah.
feel like at one point he was like, man, I just needed the money. And, you know,
But what a great story that is to have him.
$4,000 sign-on bonus. Yeah, I mean, it is a good story to have like somebody who used to be a stormtrooper to now be a good guy.
And they didn't explain that at all, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, I'm saying I feel like they did, but you don't remember it because it was a bad movie. You don't.
Look at this.
Well, I think Finn was supposed to become a Jedi, and then they just gave up on that idea.
Yeah, it
like,
got
halfway
real
through.
weird.
Yeah. They like changed directors.
Yeah.
That's always a bad sign for a movie when it changes directors halfway through, and they still keep like the first cut from the, and they're just like, we have the movie cut already, so we're just gonna have you direct the second half of the movie. You're like, this might be a little conflicting.
Man. So what are you excited about though, toy wise? Did you answer that already?
Yeah, man, I like those Super Mario figures.
Oh yeah. Those are pretty fun.
Yeah, they have like doll eyes. They like follow you.
Are you out on Marvel Legends? I feel like I'm out. I just don't care.
No, I have a bunch.
Oh, but like, are you?
I
out
bought one
buying-
recently. I feel like
Who?
I just don't buy a lot of them anymore, man.
I used to buy every one.
I used to buy every one, and then I started seeing like the resale value, and I was like, it's not worth it.
What do you
I'm
mean?
not-
Because they're going down in price or up in price?
Because when you decide, like, I got to make sure I really want something.
Yeah.
Because if I buy something for $24.99
My God.
and then it sells, I no longer want it. I'm like, I'll sell it, and I can only make back $7.99. I got to make sure I really want it at $24.99, and by the time the price will go down.
I thought Marvel Legends were still going up. No.
No, I mean, like, if you look on Amazon and shit, the prices will go down.
Oh, I meant like eBay. You're selling on Amazon.
No, I mean, like, eventually you can get them for cheap, and then somebody wants them like years later, and they're more expensive.
Right. I gotta sell a lot of shit. I have too much bullshit. I gotta sell. All right. We're gonna go for the Patreon episode. We're gonna
That
watch.
was 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's exactly 45.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'll be honest. I'm giving up on this Transformer. The whole thing was. What is this? This sucks,
Can you Google the average time to make a Transformer transform?
dude. I think 4 minutes. But
Really?
I mean, this took me 45, and I'm nowhere closer. All right, I'm gonna try one more shot at this. I was gonna see if I think this goes like this.
28 steps. It's only 28 steps.
Dude,
Greg.
I've already done like 400 steps. Let me see. 50.
True,
what's
that
step
is like
one?
that's like double Alcoholics Anonymous,
My
and then
God.
4 more.
Step 1. Oh my God. What is this? Pull the
Turn
wings
it
out.
180 degrees. Dude, no, come on, put it down. You got to start from the. You can't.
I can't start from the beginning.
You
'cause I
can't
go
start
back.
from step 1 and it's already like mangled.
He's mad. Look at this motherfucker.
You got to get that motherfucker to the picture before step 1 first.
Fuck this guy. He's gonna live like this. This is how he lives his life, and this is how he's gonna live in the background of this podcast. It's just like the Terminator got T-1000.
Put him in that chair.
Look, also, I don't even think I'm that far. Look, 2 steps, he's already back to being how he was. Yeah, we didn't get very far at all.
Guys, see that, man?
Yeah,
Just gonna put him back in the box.
yeah. Anyway, for the Patreon, jump on over to patreon.com.
Whoa, the box is cut. Did you know the box cuts in half?
No.
What the fuck? Oh, I ripped the box.
Oh, great. There goes
Oh
the
man,
resale
there
value
goes.
on
Yeah.
this.
I guess nobody's getting around. The box.
Oh, I see. The box would pull apart. It would show that inside box. Anyway,
Oh,
we're gonna watch an episode of Batman Begins or
what is
Batman
the point of that?
the animated series on the
thinking,
Patreon.
like-
What? No, you pull it apart.
I understand that,
For
but
fun.
they couldn't just cut out the $5 it costs to make the box and pass that on to us. Like, do you really care? Do you really care that you could rip the box in half?
No,
And
they should sell me figures in a plastic bag, in a Ziploc bag that you found on the
Yeah.
street. Man, I'd buy
Yeah.
them. It'd be way more fun. Do you want to watch this episode of Justice League?
Justice League,
Yeah, it's Batman, but it's Justice League.
JLU.
Unlimited. You never watched it?
Wow.
Man, it's so good.
Yeah, I mean they all have like. I just don't understand how they stand up,
Why? Because their chests are so big?
and then their legs are like
Dude,
they have like ballerina legs.
everyone in that show is so sexy. I don't know why. Look at Black Canary. They just stared at boobs for like half
Yeah.
an episode, and you're like,
Yeah,
yeah, I was a
yeah.
kid.
I did have a bunch of those, and I was like looking up the prices on eBay, and Black Canary was like the most expensive one.
Oh, sure. 'cause they
Yeah,
have a lot of
yeah, and she
female
was
stuff.
even worth more in fishnets. They had a repaint when she was in fishnets. It was worth like
What are we talking?
$10 more,
50?
like 25.
Opened?
Yeah,
What about closed?
I don't know.
Probably through the roof.
Yeah, who knows? I don't look at clothes. I don't.
Black Canary, they make her mad sexy. I was watching an episode of Justice League last night where the whole episode was her telling Green Arrow, "Hey, help me save my friend," and he's like, "Okay," and then he thinks that the friend they're trying to save, she's in love with. So he's like, "Well, what's the fucking big deal? Why are you asking me for?" Like, it was like, "Yo, man, you should help her save her friend, not because she's gonna fuck you." Like, the whole thing was Green Arrow being pissed off because Black Canary might not have wanted to fuck him, and she was leading him on a mission to save some boxer.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess it's true to life. That's how it. I mean, just listening to women speak, which I started to do in 2014. No. But I mean, I guess like dudes are like that. Like they get mad if you don't want, like if you're just like if you like hold the door for a woman
Yeah.
and then she like doesn't fuck you. I guess like there's guys who get mad at that, which is I mean I get it.
Right. I'm
You
saying
opened the door.
we're saying that those guys are bad.
Yeah.
Justice League, the cartoon.
I'm
is
saying they're good.
Justice League is like,
No,
yo, man, she is kind of a bitch for this.
Oh yeah, Justice League, like Green Arrow's the hero.
Green Arrow's the hero, and he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
yeah, what the fuck? And she's like, it's not like that. I don't love him. And then she kisses him at the end or something. Who gives a shit?
She
He
kisses
won.
Green Arrow.
Yeah, man, he
He
won.
gets rewarded for this
He
bad
did.
behavior.
Yeah, he was about to walk out on a mission. He was about to go, yeah, man, fuck this underground fighting league. You don't want to fuck me? I'm going back to the Watchtower. Yeah, show's kind of. It's a little dated, but it's still good.
Problematic. It's a little dated.
problematic.
It came out like 02.
Yeah. All right, join us there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Next week we'll be back with more toys, more high, more friends, more Max. Hey Max, what do you think of that figure I gave you?
I like it a lot. Thank you.
Did you open it?
No, I didn't open it.
Are you gonna open it?
I don't know. Should I or should I
Yeah.
leave it in the box?
You should open it.
Open
Open
Okay.
it, yeah,
Okay.
open
Yeah.
it.
What are we doing, man?
Yeah.
Feel it in your hand.
Okay.
You know it's good.
Yeah.
Also, real quick, feel this thing. Feel how light this is. See if you get why I'm crazy about why I think this thing feels cheap.
But it has to transform is the whole point
But
of the
plastic
thing.
should be more solid and hard. Doesn't it feel weak?
Yeah. So it's around the legs.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. We'll see you guys next week. See ya.